Hi everyone, this is Lety. Welcome back to our quiet little space. I want you to take a deep breath, let it out slowly, and give yourself a moment to just be here, right here with me, with your own thoughts, and with the gentle possibility of change. Today, we are going to talk about something very close to my heart. Borrowing strength from your future self. It sounds a little mysterious, but I promise it's an idea that can quietly transform the way you look at your everyday life. And I think you might even find a piece of your own story in what I am about to share. There are days when we feel tired, so tired, not just in our bodies, but in our hearts. The weight of choices, regrets, missed opportunities, and the questions that keep us awake at night. Did I do enough? Should I have chosen differently? Will things ever get better? Maybe you have been there, maybe you are there right now, sitting in a small room, staring at the ceiling, wondering if your efforts even matter. If you are ever going to find the peace you were looking for, I want you to know you are not alone. One have been there too. So have countless others, people you see on the street, your friends, your family, even the people you admire most. We all have moments of doubt. We all carry invisible stories, and sometimes we just need a gentle reminder that we are still growing, still becoming, even when we can't see it. Let me tell you a secret, one that changed my life. Whenever I feel stuck or small or overwhelmed by the choices I have made, I try to picture my future self not just as a distant dream, but as a real person, someone who is already living the life I want, someone who has made it through the hard days, someone who is a little bit wiser, a little bit softer, a little bit freer, and I borrow some strength from them just for today, just for this one moment. And it helps me keep going. Even when things feel impossible, I remember a time a few years ago when I was learning a new language. It felt so hard. The grammar was confusing. The words slipped out of my memory as quickly as I tried to catch them. I remember sitting at my desk, frustrated, wondering if all this effort was even worth it. But then I closed my eyes and I imagined myself 4 years into the future, speaking confidently, traveling easily, opening doors that were once closed to me, making friends, building a life that was full of possibilities. And I realized every small effort I made today was a gift to that future version of myself. A little bit of hope, a little bit of progress, a little piece of a dream being built day by day, mistake by mistake, step by step. So I kept going even when it was hard because I knew my future self would thank me someday. Maybe you are working hard right now, saving money, studying late into the night, or showing up to a job that feels a little too much, a little too heavy. But imagine this 5 years from now. Maybe you have a home of your own. Maybe you have a family. Maybe your life feels safer, a little more comfortable, a little more gentle, all because you chose to keep going today, even when nobody else saw your effort, even when the results were slow, even when you doubted yourself. You showed up, and that is enough. That is everything. Or maybe you are choosing kindness every day, trying to stay grateful, even when life feels unfair, even when other people misunderstand you. Maybe you wonder, does it matter? Is anyone noticing? Will this softness get me anywhere? But I promise, that kindness is not wasted. That gratitude is not wasted. You are planting seeds inside your own heart. And one day, you will look back and see that you have become a person at peace with themselves, that you have the strength to face whatever comes, and that is a kind of success the world does not always recognize. But your future self, they will know. They will thank you for not giving up on the light inside of you. Sometimes we make choices that feel small or ordinary, but years later, those choices shape everything. I have met so many people who look back and wish they had started sooner, wish they had been braver, wish they had believed in themselves. I have also met people who are grateful because they made one small choice to keep learning, to keep saving, to keep being gentle with themselves and with others. And now their lives are so much bigger, so much kinder than they could have imagined, all because they borrowed a little hope from their future selves and used it to keep walking forward, even when it was hard to see the way. Asterisk, there is a quiet power in having a clear goal, a real destination. If you do not know where you are going, it is easy to get lost, to get discouraged by the little things, to be pulled in too many directions by the world around you. But if you have even a small vision, a dream that feels possible, it can help you make better choices today. It can remind you why you are working, why you are studying, why you are trying to be kind, and that makes all the difference. You do not have to see the whole path, just the next small step, just enough to keep moving forward with a gentle heart and a hopeful mind. Let me share a story about a friend of mine. She grew up in a small town. Her family did not have much. She worked hard at school. She worked part-time jobs. She dreamed of something more, but sometimes the world made her feel small, like her dreams were too big, too far away. But she kept going. She kept studying. She kept believing. She imagined herself 10 years into the future, living in a city she loved, doing work that mattered. She did not know how, but she held that vision in her heart. Every time things got hard, she would close her eyes and borrow a little strength from the woman she hoped to become, and step by step, that is exactly who she grew into. Her life is not perfect, but she is living her dream, and she is still growing, still borrowing hope, still sending little gifts of courage back to her present self. Every single day, I want you to think, what would your future self say to you if they could come back and stand beside you now? Would they tell you to rest, to trust yourself, to take one more brave step? Would they thank you for not giving up? Would they remind you that small actions are the building blocks of big changes, that no effort is wasted, that the person you are becoming is worth every hard day, every late night, every quiet act of kindness, every difficult decision? Imagine their voice, soft and steady, reminding you that it is okay to feel lost. It is okay to take your time. It is okay to start again as many times as you need, because you're still becoming. You're still on your way. And that is enough. Let us pause here just for a moment. Close your eyes if you can. Breathe in deeply. Breathe out slowly. Picture the person you hope to become. Not a perfect person, but someone who is gentle with themselves. Someone who is proud of how far they have come. Someone who lives with gratitude and kindness and courage. Let that image fill your mind. Let it fill your heart. And as you go about your day, whenever you feel tired or discouraged, or alone, borrow a little strength from that future version of yourself. They are waiting for you, cheering you on, believing in you. Every step of the way, sometimes, it is hard to keep going when you cannot see the results, when progress feels slow, when other people seem to be moving faster or living happier lives. But remember, everyone is carrying their own story, their own struggles, their own hopes. Do not compare your journey to theirs. Your story is unique. Your pace is just right. For you, the person you are becoming needs the lessons you are learning right now, even the hard ones, especially the hard ones. So be gentle with yourself, be patient with your process, and keep looking forward. Even if all you can see is the next small step, there will be days when you want to give up, when you want to start over, when you wonder if any of this matters. But let me tell you, the most beautiful people are not always the most talented or the most successful. They are the ones who do not quit, who keep going, who keep dreaming, who keep showing up even on the hard days, even when nobody is watching. That quiet strength, that gentle persistence is more powerful than you know, and it will carry you further than you can imagine. If today is a good day, celebrate it. If today is a hard day, that is okay. You are still here. You are still trying. You are still drawing. You are still enough. No matter what, maybe you are listening to this on your way to work, or late at night when the world is quiet, or while you're cleaning your room, or sitting in a park. Wherever you are, whatever you're feeling, you are not alone. We are all just walking each other home, learning as we go, borrowing hope, borrowing courage, borrowing strength from the people we want to become, from the dreams we still hold, from the quiet wishes in our hearts. So today, I invite you to write a letter to your future self. Tell them what you are dreaming of. Tell them what you are afraid of. Tell them what you are grateful for. And then imagine them writing back, thanking you for every small effort, for every gentle choice. For every day you did not give up, let that letter be a bridge between who you are now and who you are becoming. Let it remind you that you are never really alone, that every version of you is cheering for you, hoping for you, believing in you every step of the way. Borrowing strength from your future self does not mean waiting for life to be perfect. It means living bravely today, trusting that your hard work, your kindness, your dreams are building something beautiful. Even if you cannot see it yet, even if it is growing slowly, even if it takes years, your future self will look back and thank you for every step you took, for every lesson you learned, for every day you chose hope instead of fear, gentleness, instead of anger, persistence, instead of giving up. That is the quiet magic of becoming, and it is yours right here, right now, right now. Thank you for being here, for listening, for growing, for borrowing a little strength from the person you are becoming. Remember, you are enough. You are brave. You are gentle. And you are so much stronger than you think. Until next time, stay kind, stay hopeful, and keep walking forward, one small step at a time. Your future self is waiting and cheering you on. Always